everybody, welcome to Bad Big Games, where we talk about all things PlayStation and games, and today, we haven't done one of these in a while. I'm going to be unboxing Sekiro Shadows Die Twice for the PlayStation 4. This is the collector's edition that will run you $89.99 American. I don't know what it'll cost you in other made-up countries that don't exist, but it's $90 here in the States. So with all that said, with all that out of the way, let's open this bad boy up, shall we? So before we unbox this beautiful piece of collector's edition, I do need to state this one rule. Everything's already out of the box, so there's no me fiddling with a knife or me making stupid box puns, and then I'm gonna let you know once I show you everything piece by piece if it's worth your dollar or not. So with all that said, with all that out of the way, let's finally unbox this thing. So first things first, the Sekiro Shadows Die Twice box. Right off the bat, the presentation is pretty damn great. I love this cover art that they used for this box. Now, it is just a sleeve, so when you pull it up, you get to see on the side here, take revenge, restore your honor, and kill I can't pronounce that word. Anyway, you look at the back of the box, it looks pretty darn good. Side, it says the same exact thing. But again, I love this cover. It's really nice. Now, I gotta let you guys know, this right here, that was my bad. This sword, it's a little GameStop pre-order incentive. It's like a letter cutter, not sharp at all. Gives great dishonor to GameStop's family. And yeah, no, it's crap. So the presentation of this box alone is really impressive. Usually you're buying a collector's edition thing for $120, $140, sometimes even $200, and it's just held together by cheap little flimsy plastic. It seems like they put a lot of love and care into the presentation alone. Everything is securely tied or just meshed into place. Nothing's moving anywhere. It's actually awesome to see them give so much care to this. So with that, let's get into what you get in this box. So Icy Hot applied directly to this unboxing. So let's start with literally the least exciting thing in this box, and that is this scroll. Maybe it's a treasure map, who knows? Let's open it up, let's see what's inside. Now, the funny thing about this scroll is that the parchment they use is really thick. It's actually not a cheap little flimsy piece of paper that you see a lot of collector's editions have. A lot of thought, a lot of love, a lot of tender care to this collector's edition, just from the least exciting thing you see here. And when you actually give a good look at the parchment, it's a beautiful representation of feudal Japan, and it looks awesome. And you can even see on the side right here in Japanese, it actually says, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell to Bad Big Games if you like the content you're seeing now. And we have a PlayStation podcast called The Trophy Room that premieres each and every Thursday. And wait a second, I think this is a pirate map. Look, there's an X. Enhance. I said enhance. X marks the spot. Let's see what's inside this treasure map. Now, to all those people that said, Joe, please don't carry on with this joke, it might be a little offensive. Well, joke's on you, because I got 3 pirate doubloons right in front of me. Look at them. And you could do whatever you want with them now that they're your doubloons. And it's actually awesome Japanese script on here. They're really great. And now, look, if you're ever in a parlay situation, you need to parlay with a pirate, you just toss them a doubloon, and bam, parlay solved. Right? They're not going to board your ship anymore because you got yourself a doubloon. This is some pretty awesome stuff. All right, Icy Hot, apply directly to this hard edit. The next things in the collector's edition is what comes in every single collector's edition. You always get a digital soundtrack, which if you're interested in this, here's the code. Here's how you redeem it. The first one, winner takes the spoils. And then you get the next thing that always comes in every single collector's edition, which is the Shadows Die Twice art book. Now, here's the thing. I always want to open these up, but when I do, I get yelled at because there may or may not be spoilers. But what I will say is that the book actually feels really nice. It's textured. It actually feels like an old dictionary back in the day. Kids, dictionaries used to be on books. They weren't just websites. Anyway, I'm old. This is actually a really nice looking art book. And because now I'm getting real lazy with the edits, I'm just going to place the Icy Hot on here. The most important thing for me, guys, is the steelbook. I'm a slut for steelbooks, and From Software does not play around. This one is just top notch as always. It's beautiful, it's stunning, and it does something that a lot of collector's editions forget to do. It adds the name to the side or the spine of the steelbook. It's beautiful. Here's the back. Again, it's gorgeous. Let's look what's in the inside. Let's Thanos snap our way into the next edit.
I don't feel so good.
Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? No. And here's what the steelbook case looks opened. And again, they didn't take the lazy way out and where it's just a blank canvas. There's these beautiful illustrations here as well. Here's the disc. Everything looks really nice so far. I'm not gonna throw anything at it. I'm not gonna Thanos snap my fingers. Let's just get to the statue.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for.
Here we have it, the moment of truth. Here's the statue for Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Here's the main character in this awesome pose. And the first thing I always look at when we're looking at statues or collector's editions is just the face of the statue that they provide. And it's very well detailed. Most of the times they look sick, but I'll be honest, when you look at his face, it looks normal. The attention to detail, you see the textures of his jacket, of his scarf, of his arms, of his legs, of that beautiful body. I mean, just
the body. Look at that bubble butt.
I mean, the attention to detail is there. Just look at his hook arm. It's amazing. And again, this thing is $90 and you're getting a lot of awesome stuff. The attention to detail is nuts on the statue. The only thing that sucks is the sword that the blade does actually detach is super flimsy though. I feel like you just toss a vague insult at it and it'll fall off. But other than that, if you could super glue that onto the statue, this is probably one of the best we've seen so far. So with all that said, that's what comes in the Sekiro Shadows Die Twice Collector's Edition. This thing will run you $89.99. So the question is this thing worth it? And I'll be completely honest with you, this might be one of the best collector's editions I've run into. For the cost alone, $90 for everything you see here. Like, you get this shiny scroll that leads to hidden doubloons. Look at this, look at these doubloons, right? You get the art book, you get the awesome steelbook case, and not to mention what goes along with it. This statue, I cannot repeat, is so freaking good. You look at my other unboxings collector's editions, like you look at the Spider-Man one, it looks all right. You look at the God of War one, that looks all right. But the Horizon Zeor Dawn one, the Nathan Drake one, he looks awful. Like, Nathan Drake literally looks like he fell down a hill and he never recovered from it. Right? He looks genuinely confused at all times. His face looks muddled. It looks like garbage. And you pay $120 for this, right? For just $30 less, you get something that is really high caliber, really high quality. This thing is awesome. This collector's is awesome. So if you're a huge From Software fan like I am, and you love their games, you love Bloodborne, you love these games, From Software does a really great job of treating your money right. And I cannot recommend this collector's edition enough. It is fan-freaking-tastic. So with all that said, with all that out of the way, that's my unboxings. Those are my thoughts of the Sekiro Shadows Die Twice Collector's Edition. I will be doing an impressions of this game. That should be up in a few days and or hours. So yeah, I'm really excited. So far, so good. The game's getting great reviews. I'm pumped. I'm excited to play Sekiro. I hope you are too. And if you like this video and you want to see more news on PlayStation, unboxings like these, impressions, we do top 5 lists each and every week. And we do a PlayStation podcast called The Trophy Room, a PlayStation podcast made by the players for the players each and every Thursday. If that's all cool with you, then please hit like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell because it helps me out, builds this big, beautiful family that we call home. Because here at Bad Bit Games, it's all about the conversation. So I want to know what your thoughts are on this collectors. If you have any questions, let me know down below. With all that said, with all that out of the way, everybody keep your wits about you and have a nice one.